Hey guys, Foxdrop here with another live game commentary, continuing our Season 7 ranked climb. We are still in our placements. We are 5 and 3 in our placements, so not too bad. Worst case scenario, we go 5 and 5, which, to be honest, is not that bad. My main account went 5 and 5, so, you know, I've certainly used to that territory, but best case scenario, 7 and 3, and hopefully this game here will take us towards that path rather than the 5 and 5 path. So today we're playing as Kha'Zix, jungle boys and girls. Kha'Zix is a champion who was recently reworked with the assassin rework, the assassin updates. And not too much changed fundamentally about him, but he was tweaked a little bit, and a lot of people thought that Kha'Zix was going to be really strong when he first came out, myself included. When he first came out, everyone was like, Kha'Zix is really, really strong, really, really strong. Now, I don't actually know whether or not he got nerfed since he first came out. I'm not 100% sure whether people just kind of found out more about the meta, like the tanks of Courage of the Colossus, which Kha'Zix doesn't tend to do too well against, or whether whatever it is, I don't know. But Kha'Zix isn't quite as good as people thought he was at the beginning of the season, at least right now. But he's still pretty solid. For solo queue, Kha'Zix has always been a solid choice, so I definitely recommend him if you want to play like assassins, but he's kind of a high risk, high reward champion. He's a little bit tricky to play. Because obviously, as with all assassins, you can make some big plays, you can get some stuff going down, but if you fuck up, you're going to die. And sometimes it can be a little bit hard to make plays if you feel like you're, you know, maybe you're too weak and you don't feel like you're strong enough. That kind of thing. So we're using Masteries boys and girls today. We're going for 80 reds, 80 Quints, Armour or health level yellows, and whatever blues you want to run. Some CDR would be nice, MR, doesn't really matter. And for your Masteries, you want to go 12-18-0 with Thunderlords Decree. You can go Storm Raider Surge if you want to, but I think Thunderlords is just objectively... It helps more with your damage. Thunderlords obviously is more utility, so you jump in, you burst someone down, and then you've got the massive move speed to like chase someone down. But Thunderlords is just more damage, so up to you really what you want to go for. So I'm starting bot side. Blue buff is actually really important to have on Kha'Zix. But not only that, it's the side where I'm going to get a decent leash from my team. Now that's really interesting. Camille got like an AD shield there. Not an AP shield, an AD shield. I was curious. Did she get an AD shield there? It looked like she did at least. Who's their jungler? Rengar. Rengar might try and come for this Syndra. I would be a little bit surprised, because Rengar's level 3 ganks aren't amazing. But Syndra's definitely in a position where she could get ganked here. It's just that I don't think Rengar will actually be there. So I'm going to put that ward down so that it protects the Syndra from that side at least. So at least this means now that Syndra does not have vision on both sides of her lane. But it means that if she wants to go one side, she should hug the side that I've warded for her. Damn it. Okay, we can definitely collapse on her here, but Syndra needs to come in here first. Double kill. Oh, good flash by Camille. Nice, nice. You got Ghost with red buff as well. That's the Michael Double. That's what we like to see. Good shit, Syndra. Good job. I was in a bit of a compromised position right there. I'm really glad that Syndra was there to mop that up, because that would have been pretty awkward if she wasn't. Overall, pretty good though. Top lane died as well there, which is great. When you pick a top laner like Quinn, you do want to have a lot of that early pressure, and she managed to pull that out, which is amazing. So awesome, we managed to get some good early plays going down here. Good shit. Kha'Zix is someone you do want to try and snowball on because he is an assassin. So if you can snowball on him, get some kills early, that's always good stuff. Now, this Rengar hasn't taken his blue buff yet, which means that I do want to kind of like go to his blue buff and maybe try and pressure it. But at the same time, this is not a good time for me to do that. Firstly, the Syndra looks like she wants to recall, which it makes sense. She's sitting on gold, but also Quinn has recalled too, so... you know, this was a really good time for me to try and invade that there. Because if Syndra's recalled and Quinn's recalled, or Syndra hadn't quite recalled yet, but you know, if Syndra's looking to recall and Quinn already has recalled, then that means that I don't have any teammates to back me up there. And if I don't have teammates to back me up, what happens if Camille comes through? What happens if I'm 1v1ing Rengar and like Camille shows up or Irelia shows up? I'm not going to have any backup. Rengar's going to have backup, and I'm going to end up with Camille's big bladed feet up my anus, which is not something which I want to experience, at least not just yet. So, whoops, I'm going to keep farming here. I kind of want these wolves to respawn, but there they are, they just respawn. I'm going to keep farming here because, like I say, Kha'Zix you want to... Like, his early game is okay, but his ganks aren't amazing, so... I don't know. I really think on Kha'Zix you can gank a lot early game, but I feel like he's someone who you just want to get like some items on before you're really strong. Like, I can't one-shot anyone at this point, but eventually I will be able to one-shot someone. So it's nice to be able to get the farm required to make that play. I think this might be warded here, so I'm going to put a pink ward down here. There it is, there's the ward. Let's get this out of the way. We'll take this Scuttle Crab as well. This is level 1, so it dies pretty fast still. If you're playing Kha'Zix as well, guys, then you can use Scuttle Crabs to heal just by using W on the Scuttle Crab. Because then you heal off your W. And Scuttle Crabs are great, because they don't hit you back. They're pussies. So if you don't get hit back, then it's pretty impossible for you to, like, take much damage from something like that. I think Camille is actually really strong, so I do kind of want to pay attention to this mid lane and just see what's going down. But I also feel like bot lane is maybe going to be in trouble, so I'm looking like everywhere thinking, something's could happen here. There it is. Bot lane was in trouble. Sadly, I wasn't there to influence this one. This is a bit of a problem though. In this situation, it's a lot easier for Rengar to influence the lane than it is for me, because my lane is pushing. Like, my lane is going to be pushing into the enemy team. So if I go bot side, then chances are my lane. If I go bot side, it's going to be hard for us to force a play because they'll just like, you know, push us. Like, we'll just be pushing into the tower and we can't dive them or anything like that. But for Rengar, it's a lot easier because Rengar can kind of show up, and because they're not already pushing, is that going to kill them? God damn it! Because they're not already pushing, then it gives them, like, it means that his enemy bot lane, so my allied bot lane, like the Jinx and Thresh, will be pushing towards him, and they'll be overextending much more than their bot lane will be, because theirs will be under tower. But still, having said that, I could have maybe gone through the lane and like tried to anticipate Rengar's movements there, but that would have been pretty hard for me to do, I think. Either way, if I get this, I'll be close. I think I'll probably get level 6 off this, right? So getting level 6 here is good enough for me. So having level 6 and involved my claws, I have a lot of damage now. I think we're not gonna, you know, stomp that ward there. Can we do that? Can we get that ward? Having my evolved claws means I have a lot more damage here, which is great. And not only more damage, but more clear speed too. The thing is that I've actually seen people go for... like R evolution first. Whoops, that flay. Unfortunate. I've seen people go for the R evolution, which I think is really peculiar. I think R evolution is pretty crap, honestly, but I've seen people go for it first. I saw someone on my main account go like, did he go RQW or something? I don't know. He did something like that. It was really weird. Alright, Syndra's here. Syndra's going to one-shot someone, so... I don't want to tank the tower first, so I really wanted Thresh to tank that. Alright, our split focus here is terrible. Yeah, that was really bad. We should. I really don't think we should have gone for Twitch there. Twitch was really far deep in the tower, and Braum was just like walking up to our face. So I think it would have been a lot easier for us to go for Braum there. I know Braum isn't the ideal target, but I think in practice there, maybe it would be easier to go for Braum. Either way, let's see if we can get the Camille here. Quints coming in as well, so I'm going to initiate the play from the bush with my stealth so that she doesn't see me. I'm not going to use my jump until I really need to. Holy shit, this guy hurts. Guess that's kind of Rengar for you though, isn't it? No! Oh! Holy moly. That was close. Good stuff. Good 2v2 there. That was pretty scary because these guys have really strong skirmishing champions. Really strong skirmishing champions. Rengar and Camille. I don't know, but so do we. That was like a really close fight and like really scary because I wasn't really sure who would come out on top of that just by, oh shit. Okay, I'm out. Peace. By like principle, I don't really know who's the stronger the 2v2 there, because we probably both could have come out on top of that one. Anyway, their blue buff has respawned, but I couldn't take my red buff, so there's no way I could take their blue buff. It would have been a good time to go for it though, if I could have gone for it. Alright, so we're going to go for the Warrior Enchant next here. We've gone for our Tiamat, which I think is really useful on Kha'Zix to help you clear. Before you get Tiamat, your clears are honestly pretty sloppy. As you can kind of see here, I'm level 6 at 10 minutes, which is not a high level, honestly. I'm the lowest level in the game outside of... Okay, Thresh just hit level 6, so I am the lowest level in the game. Joint lowest. I'm not like really far behind, but I'm not exactly powering through this jungle and getting ahead through this jungle. So this is something which I really like. I'm not a great Kha'Zix player. I used to be really good on him actually, funnily enough, but I'm not good on him anymore. And this is something which I think is my biggest weakness with Kha'Zix, is my early game. My early game is terrible. I don't put enough pressure on the map when I'm playing Kha'Zix in the early game. And part of that is because I just feel like his jungle clearing is so bad. Kind of bad, like it's slow, I guess, early on, that I struggle to kind of have a lot of pressure. Now, this ring I could go for my red buff, and it would be a good idea for him to go for that red. Because he can see that I don't have it. And he knows that it's like, it would have respawned, so... I kind of want to check and see if he's on it, but at the same time, if I see him here, I'm donezo. Was that him there? Or no, he's mid. Okay. Let me take this. So Quin's going bot here. Quinn, if any of your laners roam, you kind of want to cover their lane for them, so that you get the free golden experience. So if this Irelia hard shoves top, I'm going to go back top and like take that lane, hold the minions. But until that point, I'm just going to farm up as well, because this is a lot of experience for me. Level 8 now, though. You can see this teammate's making a big difference, actually, for my clear speeds. I'm actually going to head around bot side here, because I would like to try and... If my team's going to try and make a play in this bot side, if I could be there as well, I think that would be really useful. Because this might turn into a really big fight. And also, it would mean that I could maybe try and contest the dragon if we wanted to go for that. Syndra's going to come down here too. She's almost here. Quin's coming through as well. There we go. Excellent. So I know I didn't want to like start that fight necessarily by just like running up to them, but I was also pretty confident that we could take the fight because Syndra was on her way. Nice. And if my bot lane gets a double, that's a pretty breaking moment right there, that double kill. We just killed 4 people. That's pretty big. And their top laner isn't exactly doing particularly well this game either. Her farm's fine though. Like if I was on the enemy team, I wouldn't be immensely worried because Irelia with farm is still really strong. So it's not like she's just like playing like complete dog shit, but she's still 0-3. So you know, it is what it is at some point. I'm gonna give this blue over to Syndra here. Don't need that blue. Blue buff's good on Kha'Zix. I've already got one though, but at the same time, giving it to your mid laner I think is more important. Especially if your mid laner's ahead, giving them like the blue buff allows them to snowball pretty hard. I would like to try and maybe go for the Rift Herald as well here. I think that it's pretty good. Rift Herald is pretty good on Quinn. Rift Herald is a buff that's very good on split pushers or people who want to chase people down and go for 1v1s. So on someone like Quinn it's very good, but I also feel on top of that it's even better to take it away from the enemy team, because I think Irelia, even Rengar, Quinn, Camille as well. These are all champions who are really good with it. So if the enemy team went to go for it, we'd be in a lot of trouble. She literally just walks up to that guy and just like kills him. Nothing special, just walks up to him and kills him. Fair enough. So I'm going to try and get the Rift Herald here. This is a perfect time to go for it because Irelia just died. So I'm going to ping it, and when Quinn runs down, here she comes. I'm going to jump over to it here. There we go. Let's start this here. Excellent. So we'll give this over to Quinn. She's already snowballing, so it'll be like really good for her to have this. It will make her snowball really, really strong. Because like there's pretty much no way she's going to be able to... She's already just stomping this 1v1, but there's no way she's going to have any problems anymore. She doesn't want it? Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's cool. Let's heal up off the Skull Crab here. I actually kind of want to dive this Irelia top as well, if that's possible. Like, I really want to get that top tower. I feel like it's really easy for Quinn to roam if that tower's down, but kind of hard for her to roam if it's still up. The reason why it's good to take down towers if your lanes are winning is because not only is it, you know, easy to do it because your lanes are winning, but also I think that giving them the opportunity to not have to sit in their lane is really, really good. Nice. Nice. I'm on a killing spree. Fair enough. Can we take down this other mid tower here? We might be able to. But this is what I said about my early game on Kha'Zix is pretty weak. I'm good after the early game. Like right now I'm doing... I don't actually think I'm playing that well, you know. I feel like I'm playing pretty bad. But I'm getting... Like I'm doing stuff, so that's okay. But I don't really feel like I'm immensely impacting this game. Which feels kind of bad, man. Anyway, this blue buff did just respawn, so let's try and take this. I'm keeping my eye on the minimap as well, because I want to take a look at what's happening top with Irelia and Jinx, but I don't really think I need to be there. I think that that's just, like, whatever happens top is going to happen, whether or not I go top or not, so I'll just take the blue buff, and then I guess we can recall here. Let's take a look at what we want to buy. Now, I don't need to go for a, I don't need to go for like a Hex Drinker, because I'm not against any significant magic damage threat, so that's no worries for me. I'm going to go for Ninja Tabby, because there's a lot of AD on their team. They're not particularly tanky, so I don't necessarily need to go for, what's it called? I don't necessarily need to go for the, no, I'm not actually going to go Ninja Tabby yet, because what I do want to go for is the Duskblade. This is a pretty aggressive buy. Duskblade, I think it's a little bit, I don't know if it's necessarily risky, but it's a good item on Kha'Zix. I just think it's expensive, and it's like all damage, you know. It doesn't really give you, like, it's hard to explain, but something like Yumu's, for example, is expensive. I think it costs like a similar amount of gold. In fact, maybe that's not true. I'm not sure. I can't really check anymore. But something like Yumu's gives you move speed at least. It gives you CDR. I don't like Duskblade doesn't give you CDR. It doesn't give you the active either. So I feel like if you're gonna get it, you're pretty much heavily investing with Duskblade to just like pure damage, which I'm not sure is necessarily a smart idea. My team is 4-man grouped mid, and I'm not even there. Holy crap! My team's making the shot calls and making the plays, and I'm just like chilling, talking. I'm not. Holy moly, I feel bad. We can take this. I'm going to push this bot side though, which means that my team, if we want to, we can actually rotate to this bot side and try and take this tower as well. Because I don't think they can keep pressuring that top just for free. And I mean, we are doing well, but I think that's a little bit extreme. Let me get level 11 here. Evolve my wings. Evolved wings give me really good resets, which is awesome. It makes my team fighting so much better if I get my evolved wings. Doesn't look like anyone's going to come down to stop me here, though. All the people that could stop me are actually top side right now, so I can just keep pushing this. So there's 4 mid and 1 top, so let's keep my eyes peeled on the map and see what's going on. No one's really looking down this side just yet, so I can just keep pushing this tower down. Still no one's coming down for me. Let's get out of the way here for the next mini wave to come in. They might be coming down soon, but they're not here yet. But I'm just going to take this tower still. There's Twitches here. I'm assuming Braum is coming here as well. There's Braum. This red buff is going to respawn, but I'm pretty sure this is warded. I don't think I'm going to get this for free. I mean, I will because I'm Kha'Zix, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they knew I was there at least. This is risky. You know what? Do I want to flash this? Okay, I'll flash this. Going for that control ward was pretty stupid. Like, I knew they were all like they were around there. I was just hoping that they might not go for me, that they may be a bit lazy. But that's not a smart choice in the end, was it? Still, we get that bot tower. Got the red buff in the end as well. It's all good stuff. Ooh, he can see me here, so I need to be a bit careful. I can afford my Duskblade, so I kind of want to go and buy that, but I'd rather defend this tower first. If I'm Rengar, I'm not sure what I want to do right here. He's actually just chilling here. Holy fuck, I can't move. Alright, fair enough. I got destroyed there. Jesus, I wasn't expecting that. Alright, I thought this was a little bit risky, but nice. A little bit risky from them. As you can see, this is why it's risky. Flat out tower diving like that is a little bit aggressive. And we managed to punish them for it as well, which is good shit. Do I want to go the Ninja Tabby now? I can't afford them right now. I could go CDR boots, but I don't know. I'm probably still going to go Ninja Tabby. I could go Merc Treads, but it's only Irelia, so Aurelia's Sun is disgusting, don't get me wrong, but it's just that, you know. It's not like there's anything else these guys have that really make me want to buy the Merc Treads. I guess Braum's Stun as well, but in the if you want to get technical about it, Camille has a stun, Rengar has a root, Irelia has a stun, Braum has a stun. So on paper, yes, Merc Treads would do some good to me, but I think in practice, the Rengar route is something I can avoid. The Braum stun is probably something that's not going to hit me unless I get caught by his ulti, and his ult is not something I can use Merc Treads to, you know, like, lessen the impact of. So basically, I'm not really convinced that the Murktros would do immense amounts of impact for me outside of the Aurelia stun. Everything else I think is avoidable for me. Maybe I don't know about the Camille. Oh shit, that's for me. I don't know about the Camille stun though. I could be completely wrong on that front. The Camille stun may be too strong and maybe like disgusting, you know, and maybe in the similar vein that Aurelia's is, but I honestly don't know enough about that champion to say whether or not that's the case. Oof, I'm losing my voice. So what's going to happen, boy? What was that? Was that a flicker with the Rengar ult? I thought my screen just flickered there. That wasn't too good. So do we just go for the free kill in top and then try and get like Baron off that? Do we just go for the inhibitor? Like, what do we want to do here? I don't really think I'm like doing too much though. But again, I'm kind of scared. I can't face check anything here because I'll just die. If I face check, I'm in trouble. Yeah, this is what would have happened if I'd face checked here. Ah! God damn it. I should have jumped away immediately. I was hoping I could hold on to my jump and just stealth. And then maybe like jump back in or something. But I should have just jumped away immediately there. That was a bit greedy, I guess. Oh well, that's still good though. We'll take Rengar out. Do I want to finish my Ravenous Hydra or go for like Yumu's or something? Maybe Edge of Night. I actually think Edge of Night might be pretty good. Edge of Night would work against this team because they have a lot of like damage based in abilities. Like Rengar isn't as much of an auto attack champion as he used to be. So his like Q still counts as an ability. It would also avoid the root if I get caught by that. The Aurelia stun or the Aurelia Q. You know, then like Braum Q. I think it would do a lot of good to me to be able to avoid these guys' abilities by having Edge of Night. And it also gives me lethality, which is something that I'm kind of missing from my build right now. Because I've only got one lethality item, and I think you can't. I kind of want to stack it basically. Now this is pretty.
The Foxdrop.
Whoa!
The Foxdrop. Drop it.
Whoa! 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 Why does that keep happening? Why does that happen? Why does that happen? That shouldn't happen. Okay, so for those of you wondering what the hell that was, and feel free to wonder what the hell that was my sub alert for my stream. I'm not streaming right now. I'm not using... I've not even got the sub alert, like, up. You know? Like, it's not even on right now. So why is it going off? Like, you couldn't see it, so it's obviously not, like, proper on. That annoys me. That does. That really annoys me. That really annoys me. Because that shouldn't happen. Oh well. Let's see if I can sit here and catch someone being really sneaky. Oh, I walked over a ward. Never mind. Are they going to recall here or are they going to get greedy? God damn it. There's so many wards. Why does everyone ward everything? Just let me be aggressive. I wonder if I could sit here and maybe try and get someone. If someone face checks me, I can probably kill them, but... the only person I'm actually afraid of is Aurelia. I know that sounds a bit weird because she's been feeding her ass off, but it doesn't matter if she's got kills or not. I don't think I can kill her. And maybe Camille. Like, Camille maybe is too strong for me, but that's only because I don't know. Like, I don't really know Camille. So she could be way too strong for me as well, but honestly, I'm not sure. Alright, let's have a peek here and see if someone's going to come down for me. Twitch. Someone might walk up here into my jungle. Well, my jungle or their jungle. And I might be able to catch them in that situation. It looks like Twitch might be favouring this side here. Anyone? No? Okay, then I'll just go for her instead. There we go. Excellent. Alright. I don't think I can get Camille or Twitch here, but even if I just stay this side, I'm going to draw someone to me. Like, someone will probably come for me here, just because if they don't, then I'm just going to push down their bloody Nexus towers. But if they do come for me here, then my team top lane just, like, takes all stuff for free, so... They kind of have to come for me, but they also kind of can't, which is the beauty of a split push, I guess. I'd really like to go for that Twitch, but I don't know what summoners he's got up. Diving the Nexus towers is probably not a good idea if they've got flash or... Like, if he's got flash or heal, I don't really want to do that. Like, right here, I can't jump in. You never want to be the first person to jump in. I can jump in like that, though. That's fine. If I can jump in, insta-kill someone and jump back out again, that's cool. But if you can't kill someone, then it's not good. Nice, we got Rengar in the ah, crap. Nice. Good shit, boys. Alright, nice. So we are 6-3 now in our placements. Let's take a look and see. Let's take a look and see what's... Wait, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Let's take a look and see how we did that game. I don't really... How I'm the only one on my team who got an S. I don't really feel like I deserve that. I really don't think I did that well that game. I mean, I guess I had like a decent amount of gold, but how did Syndra end up doing really poorly? I thought she was our best player. Like, look at that! Look at that damage. I told you I did nothing that game. Well, to be fair, it's actually that's actually kind of it looks really bad because Quinn did so much bloody damage. It's only like between 2 and 3k less than our 80 carry and mid laner. So maybe, I guess that's not that bad, but still, it's not a lot of damage, you know, to get an S. I don't feel like that's like necessarily justifying an S, but whatever, we get it. We get the win, that's the important thing. And I still think I was useful. It's not like I didn't deserve to win, but yeah, whatever. Thanks for watching, boys and girls. If you liked it, of course, do hit that cheeky thumbs up. You can subscribe for more League of Legends content, more gameplays just like this one every single day. Most importantly, boys and girls, thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, evening, night, whatever it is where you're from, and I will see you in my next video.